The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to Binging with Brodish, where this week we're taking a look at the survival recipes from Fallout 2, which, by definition, will stave off my hunger for an extra day, allowing me to persist in the post-apocalyptic wasteland we call the present. We're gonna start out with our main course, carrion kebabs, and for that we'll need a marinade. Out comes the measuring cup, to which we'll add a quarter cup of lemon juice, half a cup of salad oil, whatever that means, I went with canola because I'm cheap, 3 cloves of pressed garlic, and finally a tablespoon of cumin. Next we need our meat. You'll want to get yourself 2 pounds of lamb leg and cut them into 1.5-inch chunks. I didn't film this because why would I? I'm an internet sensation, not a butcher. Whip out your biggest and best bowl and get ready to get those hands dirty because we're slathering every inch of our meat with our steaming room temperature oil. Don't be afraid to work it in there. I promise it won't change anything. Wrap your meat and set it aside in the fridge to marinate for at least 4 and up to 24 hours or less if you're filming an internet video and don't want it to take too long. With our lamb chunks soaking in plant sludge, it's time to bring some color to the party in the form of bell peppers. We're grabbing 2 each of red, yellow, and green, and roughly cutting them into 1.5-inch chunks. Those eagle-eared among you will note that the size is being the same size as the size of the lambs we're being. Our recipe calls for us to now fire up precisely 60 charcoal briquettes on our outdoor grill, but nobody owns grills in the apocalypse, so I'm opting for the more rustic and less civilized option, my electric stove. While that's getting warm, we can start assembling our kebabs. For reasons unbeknownst to me, we're skewering our lamb chunks separately from the pepper bits. Maybe it's a metaphor for the sectarian nature of our wasteland. Either way, skewer those little morsels in a fun way and slap them under your hot zone, pulling them off when the time is right. You'll know. And with that, our carrion kebabs are cooked to completion. But all these hearty flavor sticks are just begging for a dessert. That's where the big one comes in. This is a pancake unlike any other, and that it's not a pancake at all and is probably closer to a souffle, but who am I to judge? Eggs, 4 of them. Blender, whip. Milk, 1 cup, add. Flour, 1 cup, add. Butter, 1/3 cup, melt it. Pour in souffle dish. Empty blender into dish. Oven, 25 minutes, 425 F. Take it out, add toppings, strawberries, powdered sugar, lemon, syrup, cinnamon, anything you desire. Our meal is done and it's looking like something you'd whip up in a wasteland. But how does it taste? Honestly, like food. It's fine. It's very fine. I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing I've ever had. It's inoffensive. It's acceptable. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go make a joke about Fallout as I exit the screen. Leave a comment below, don't just mire lurk.